Everybody, today we're talking about the Tugboat update that's coming in and also the wipes for normal Rust and also my custom server for a Rust console edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And yes, I am Jade Monkey. Okay, so a lot of stuff to peel back here. We do have the Tugboats actively out on PTB right now. That is testing staging branch if you're looking for it and you can't find it. It is this icon here. As long as it says public testing branch under it, it is a separate application to run, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox. If you need to find it or download it, just go to your PSN store or your Microsoft store and search for Rust Console Edition Public Testing Branch. As of right now, the scheduled release for main branch or normal Rust is June 27th. Just keep that in mind, and that's where you find the Tugboats. We're going to go over some quick tips a little bit later in the video to kind of show you maybe where to find the Tugboats, because a lot of people are like, hey, is it even on there if you're on testing staging branch? And we'll also have a full video linked at the end of the video to show you. It's essentially a quick start guide for PTB Tugboats, because we've been able to find them and they're a blast. They're quite a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover the custom server action now. And and then we'll go to the regular wipes. Okay, so to find my custom server, you go in and type Jade over here, and then go to the filter, and then once you find that there, then you can go to sort by player slots fullest, and we should be around the top. It is this tag here at the top. Normally it's 100, it's at 50. We'll cover that here in a second. And this is what it looks like fully. You can actually see the color flourishes inside of there. And that is scheduled to full wipe June 20th, which is a Thursday, full wipe. And those typically happen between like noon Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if there is no update that's happening in the background. We are waiting, I guess I should say footnote, we are waiting for a server-side update that's going to happen to help fix the instability that's happening on servers that have population past 50. Roughly around 56 is where the servers start to tank and lose performance and even disconnect or even crash. And it is a 11 issue at the moment, at least according to G-Portal. It's something we've been dealing with, so hopefully they get that all straightened out and fixed. Essentially, servers become unstable past 50, so it's either we keep it at 50 or the server keeps crashing. So it's kind of a compromise now until they have that server-side update. So be on the lookout for that. We do have it on the welcome message as well, so people understand what's going on. If you are looking for the VIP, which is Q-Skip, that is done through the YouTube channel. Become a channel member. There's a join button there, either on mobile or desktop. Once you are a channel member, then you can go over to the community tab. Then there's a members only post, and under here you can reply with your PSN or Xbox Live gamer tag. It's a good place to do it because we have a backup of it. Then we once we do add you, I echo back what I added to make sure that we both have the right information. And also I can hit the heart, which should send you a notification directly through YouTube so you know when you've been added. And even if you're in the queue and then I add you, you should get pulled right to the front, so it should help out considerably. Anyways, back to this. We do know that we're hoping that this next update, our server-side update, should help fix the whole population issue that's happening here. Some servers are set to 100 now, I know, but they do become unstable past 50 population, so we're hoping that we have another server-side update that really addresses this. So in the meantime, just hang tight. We're definitely on top of it. And if you are in the server and you're looking for, or I should say, if people are teaming or using mouse and keyboard, whatever, or scripts, you can also do the in-game report system. It goes directly, as long as you're on my custom server, it goes directly to me and the admins directly. Be sure to add the name or grid that they're living in, and also if they're dumb enough to add the TikToks, which is like most of them, go ahead and throw that in there too. I do pass that along to 11 as well. When they do, oh, that's so cool. When they do make that informed decision to do the band wave, they'll be using some of that data that we send forward as well. And I do know there's a lot of mouse and keyboard pinching that's happening on other games too, so I think it's only a matter of time before it comes over completely to us on Rust. So if you've been playing things like Valorant on the console, you've noticed that some people have been getting banned for using mouse and keyboard. Thank goodness for that. So that's kind of cool. So can't wait for that to come over here for us on Rust. Dude, how cool is this? You see how close that cargo ship's coming? My goodness. Anyways, yeah, it's a good time. If you're looking for a great consistent server, that's the place to be. Also, we do stream loot events there as well. Some showdowns, especially when these tugboats and stuff come out. It should be a ton of fun. Okay, I think I covered most of that, right? The instability, we have the how to get VIP, so we're good there. Also, let's go over to the regular Rust wipes. Let's talk about that. How cool is that the ship's back there? Okay, so let's talk about Monthly main branch, we have Thursday, June, oh, how cool is that? June 20th, 2024. We have a no wipe, which means you keep the blueprints and you keep the map. Now, the next scheduled wipe is going to be June 27th, and so far they have it listed as a soft wipe. I think that's what it's going to be. They should let us know probably this week if it's going to be a full wipe or not. But we did have a full wipe last week, or I'm sorry, last month. So this should be a soft wipe unless there's some kind of glitch. So expect a soft wipe for monthly main branch on June 27th, 2024. I know a lot of people are very worried about the wipes. So we got to make sure we get all the information out there that we do know. So next here is weekly main branch. I mean, that could not be any better that the ship is actually passing right through. We have Thursday, June 20th, 2024. We have a soft wipe for weeklies, and that means you keep the blueprints and the map wipe. So you keep the knowledge and you lose everything else, and those come back online at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. PST, and 7:30 p.m. BST. A great time, especially for playing monthly and you're thinking about switching to weekly, or if you're on a weekly and you just want to shop around for another one, this is the best time to do it. Like today, before the wipe, stack some BPs, so when the wipe comes, you're good to go for a new wipe, right? Right. And it's a blast. Weekly servers are fantastic. I think people have been playing this game long enough. I think a lot of people do appreciate the weeklies now because of the consistency and the fast pace, although bi-weeklies are legitness for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the tugboats and what's been happening out there in the wilderness. Other than finding it over or downloading it there, you can find it on the store. The tugboats have been out there. They've been a ton of fun. There's been some glitches, so we are waiting this week for these bad boys to come out, or not these bad boys, but the patch for this. We actively are playing this, but there are some hang-ups here. We have essentially decay happens way too fast. It should be at least a day before the things start to decay in the boat. Yes, the boat, but also things like doors and some of the objects inside. They actually decay like rapidly, and they shouldn't. There's also, when you put on doors, there's no way to raid them normally with satchels or C4. Those don't work as of recording this. Again, we're hoping that the patch... Oh, you see that? Pulling in the harbor? How, so tight. The current patch, C4s and satchels don't do damage. You have to use rockets, explo ammo, or do like an eco raid. That's definitely not as intended. It definitely needs to be a thing. So hopefully that gets patched in this next update. It kind of has to be, because let's be honest, if this is scheduled to still release on June 27th, this update has to come through this week, and it has to be stable, and it has to be good. So, but other than that, even with the glitches and hiccups that we've been having, it's still a ton of fun, still very playable. And also, if people are like, hey, I'm on PTB, I can't find these things, are they even in the game? Yes. There is a way to find these for sure. There's only 4 in a map at one time. You can see the green zone here for the large harbor. And then you can see 2 green zones here at the small harbor. There are only 4 on the map at one time, and there's 2 spawn points per harbor. Also, if the ship is immediately destroyed, they go right back on the map to spawn. But when you do sink these, sometimes they take a minute to despawn because it gives the other players a chance to go back and retrieve their loot, or the players that sank it to go in and actually raid the doors. So once that sunk boat is gone, then they come back over here to one of the 4 potential spawn points. So again, I know it's a little bit confusing, but they are there, believe me. We've been doing live streams with them. We've been doing a little Sea of Thieves on Rust. It's been fantastic. If you'd like more information about how to get a tugboat or tugboat quick guide for PTB, I should already have that up on the end screen now, and hopefully we see you on the next live stream / video, or even on the custom server. And I cannot wait for this bad boy to come out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.